impact. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
The Lobos send out the punt unit. And it'll be down right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
They'll run it. Hard running there. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. This time they'll throw it. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
There he goes. Enough to move the chains. Inside the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Getting set for the point after. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
This offense starts deep in a hole. Hits inside, it's Bauer. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And the Lobos will have it 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Finds his man. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Straight ahead, it's Bowers. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Second down, going to throw it. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Lobos will go for it on fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago, because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. throwing, White. Oh, pressure's coming. At the 45, on its way. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Rush is on. He's got it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making the adjustment on the play. White. Look out. Working that left side now. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. White wants to throw it. They're all over it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Sacramento State taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the home squad, looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Second down to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bowers. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Wants to throw one first. Takes a hit as he fires. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Here we go. Ready. Freeze.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got it. Gets away from one, finds some space. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Lobos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's got it on the run. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
He goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line. First and goal, New Mexico.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bauer. Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Aurora. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Right back to the well. He's dropped.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got him this time. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
Booster, booster, Lester. Ready to go.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Moving out to the right. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Return. Chip. Squid. Freeze. Rock.
Back to pass on second down. Just got rid of that one.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Third and long right here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Stepping to the right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. And send the tight end in motion. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. At this New Mexico offense. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. First play of this drive. Looking to the big tight end, and his throw is incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They boot it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The give as they work on that clock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Selling the fake. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. From the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Throwing White. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Singleton. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Wide receiver comes in motion. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. The run inside. It's Raymond. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. 4th down, White. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance to give the offense the football back, go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and timeout. Now the brain trust will go to work on both sidelines. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback keeps it. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on down. Now it's 3rd down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Now on the move. Past the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. And now we are set up for quite a finish. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Making the adjustment. Looking for running room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quickly out to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick catch. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
They get a huge play offensively, and now in this 2-minute situation, you got to think about clock management, right? When are we spiking the ball? We got to be throwing to the sidelines, get guys out of bounds, save some clock. We're trailing, but we've got a chance to win. We just got to be smart with the clock management.
Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Lobos! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.